Hey man, we back. Another day, another episode. Probably gonna start bringing these to y'all just about every Wednesday. Every Wednesday, maybe every Saturday. Y'all gonna see us once a week. We want y'all to do us a service and do this right here. Right. So we gonna do our part to make sure y'all got something to like and comment and subscribe to and turn your post notifications on. But it's another episode of the unofficially retired podcast, man. Um,
Sure.
my name's on the screen, but people said I should start maybe introducing myself. I'm your host. Said Judah Shooter. Got my guy LA back with me.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Part 3000, my guy in here.
How you feeling today, man?
Man, I'm good, man. I just got off like a 2 hour long pod with JC
Okay.
and
What y'all were
Four
talking up
Quarter
about?
Sports Cast. Y'all, I'm gonna answer your question. Y'all go ahead and subscribe to Four Quarter Sportscast. Follow them on Instagram. Same thing. Four Quarter Sportscast. I'll probably just drop they link in here too. We was talking about the overs and unders
Okay.
for the football season, win loss predictions for
Yes,
every
sir.
team. So we went down all 32.
Okay.
Um, it was interesting. We was pretty much on the same page with everything.
What you had the Raiders and Bears looking like?
The Bears, I think they had them at 8.5 wins. I
Okay.
think we went to under,
Okay.
just like at 8 though, like under at 8.
Not
Eight and
bad. Not
nine
bad.
season. It put off to get a 9-8. You said the Raiders. Oh no, we went under on theirs and we didn't even look at their schedule. They was one of the teams that got dismissed. I ain't even gonna hold you. They was
No,
100% one of the teams that got dismissed.
they don't dis.
Uh,
I hope the Giants got dismissed too now.
no,
We
they got
playing
dismissed.
favorites.
It was 6.5 for the Giants win total. I think it was the same thing for the Raiders. We definitely went under on both.
Okay.
We didn't dismiss the Giants. I think because it was a little earlier in the pod. Theirs was
Okay.
like maybe 4:15. As we got to the Raiders, it was like it's almost time to go,
Okay.
and it's the Raiders.
Yeah, you
So
right.
you know what I'm saying. So it's all good. But off the NFL tip, onto the NBA tip. Pause. Uh, Team USA wrapped up. Team USA wrapped up all their exhibition games, going 5-0. But there are still people out there that say they struggled. Now, obviously, I put struggles in quotes because I think that's a perspective thing. I think it's who you're talking to and what you asking them about, whether or not you feel as if they struggled. I will
Mhm.
let you start because I don't think they struggled.
Okay.
Uh, I think some games were challenging, but I don't think they struggled at all.
Mhm.
So I'll let you have the floor on that one.
Well, I've been seeing a lot of reports where everybody's saying that they're a little worried that Team USA doesn't look in sync. It looks like um, it looks like their opponents are kind of getting the better of them as soon as they start the game. A lot
Mm-hmm.
of slow starts and things of that nature. But struggle maybe is a strong word, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not what we're used to though. We're used to USA, blowing teams out by 30, other countries out by 30, 40, things of this nature. So when we
Mm-hmm.
either lose or when we have a disappointing go at it, or it looks like we're kind of struggling, everybody makes a big deal out of it, including our last pod because you were catching my real reaction in real time. So you know what I mean. So it's kind of like
Yeah.
but granted though, they was down like 15-16 to South Sudan though. You know what I mean. So it's kind of like I had to raise my eyebrow to it. But
Mm-hmm.
but I don't think they're struggling, but they will. It will be like this though. And I don't know how many close games they can survive, and Bron just do. You know what I'm saying? Just do what he do. But I'm not
Mm-hmm.
saying we don't have enough talent or anything like that. But it just seems like these guys from other countries have been playing with each other for so long. It looks like they're in sync. It looks like they know where each other is going to be, where they're at. They look like their chemistry is off the charts. You know what I mean? When you look at some of these
Mm-hmm.
countries like South Sudan, Germany, these guys have been playing with each other for years. So
Right.
when when you put that into the equation and the factor, man, I don't know, man. I'm not saying we're gonna struggle, but I don't think it's going to be just a cakewalk. How everybody's just expecting, like how the Avengers quote's been going around, like, "Oh, we got
Mhm.
the Avengers together." You know what I mean? And I'm still kind of leery on KD. So yeah, man, I don't think they're going to struggle, but I don't think it's going to be a cakewalk either.
Okay, and I can respect that take. I don't think they're gonna struggle. I do think it's gonna be a cakewalk. I think one team is gonna make it interesting. I think maybe one team is gonna make it interesting, and that's just how I go with tournaments in general.
Mm-hmm.
Um, Somebody that's not supposed to be this good ends up being this good, or catches us off guard, or whatever it may be. But I think the biggest point that you stated was the fact that these other teams play together all year. So their
Mm-hmm.
chemistry is going to be on point. At most, they're inserting like 1 to 2 people to a
Mm-hmm.
team that they play with all year round. You know what I mean? Like even let's say Canada might be the only team that's like, all right, we don't have most of these guys all year.
Yeah,
Most of them are in the NBA.
yeah,
And
that's
that's
true.
how it goes. But most of these other teams, like if you look at Serbia, I don't think there's another NBA player on the team. If you look at
But
Greece, I don't think there's another NBA player on the team. You know what I mean? So it's like
yeah,
these guys have been playing all year. Their chemistry is going to be together, and now we just got to fit it in around one guy.
exactly.
Versus all 15 of us, we just showed up together. We've been competing against each other all year, but now we on the same team. We got to put all our differences aside. We got to get some sort of camaraderie, and we got to do it all in like 3 weeks.
Exactly.
You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So I think that is the only part where they lack, and I think that lack comes on offense
Mm,
because when you run sets and stuff that Steve Kerr tries to implement, everybody's language isn't the same.
that's true.
So what a back cut to me might not be the same thing to you in that language. You know what I mean? Like they all just may mean different things. So now we got to communicate on that level. But on defense, that language is kind of universal. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like even the videos we've seen in practice, they're doing very basic defensive drills, and that's because the universal language for defense is pretty much, you know what I'm saying?
Almost the
It's
same.
pretty much the same everywhere. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? So uh, that's where these games tend to take a turn when they're lacking at the beginning. So they're lacking at the beginning. If you watch, they turn up their defense, and it leads to layups. It leads to fast break. You know what I'm saying? It leads to
Exactly.
threes in transition. It leads to them getting on the move, and you don't have to think about offense as much. They struggle in the half court because all of them are number one options. So
Exactly.
we all number one options, and you telling me I gotta, all right, now I gotta run plays, and it's like, well, normally I get this shot. Well,
Exactly.
shit, no, let me give it to Embiid. You
Exactly.
know what I mean? So I feel like that is where the struggle comes from, and I think it's only on offense. And in the game against like South Sudan, winning that game by one, like I get how it could raise some red flags to people,
Mm-hmm.
but if you watch the game, and we were watching it,
Mm-hmm.
South Sudan was literally playing fuck it basketball. We're not supposed to be here. We're not supposed to compete. We're not supposed to win.
Mm-hmm.
Shoot this motherfucker. If it go in, it go in. If we get beat by 50, we was a 50-point underdog anyway.
We all Hoopers have been there where
We
you clearly are the superior team, but you know what I mean. We are clearly the superior team, but this team will not mix for some
man,
reason. Like they
I've
just
been on both ends. I've
yeah.
been on the other end where it's been like, oh, we don't stand a chance.
Exactly.
Hey,
Exactly.
let's go out here, let's hoop, let's just play basketball, bro. If we lose,
Exactly,
nobody
bro.
expecting us to win anyway.
Exactly,
Let's
bro.
just play basketball, bro. I done definitely been in that situation, and it's been like, oh man, we lost this game by 5. We lost
And
this game by a point. We didn't
and
won this.
and
Oh,
that's what I'm kind of nervous about too as well. Like you're just saying, like take Canada for Team Canada for example. Like a lot of their
mm-hmm.
players on their team are not number one guys. Maybe
Mm-hmm.
granted just Shea, maybe Jamal, but on their respective teams, they're not the number one guy. So they
Right.
know how to pass up shots. They know how to play the role. They know they're actually translating into a real game. You know, like you just
Mm-hmm.
said, Team USA, we have everybody on our team is the number one guy. So
Mm-hmm.
they're expecting the ball. They don't know how to play you know what I mean, a passive role. So
Right.
even when they're thinking about it so much, like I seen Jason Tatum, like sometimes he's like he wants to shoot. He's like, nah, let me pass it to Bron. All right, let me get it to Joel Embiid. So it's kind of
Mm-hmm.
hesitant to shoot sometimes, or you know, or if they feel like they've been cold, they'll go on a spurt. They'll go on like a spurt where they're shooting a lot. So that's what
Right.
I'm saying, man. So I just want them to gel together if the quicker they can gel together, the quicker, you know what I mean, the easier it's going to be for them. You know,
I agree, but I also think there's an element to it of my players is better than yours. I don't really give a
that's
fuck
true.
about this being a team.
Yeah, that's
Because if
true
we
though,
went to go
bro.
do pickup and I picked it was me and four of the four best niggas in here. I don't.
Yeah,
We gonna figure out how to win
you
this
know,
game, whether
yeah,
or not he go for 30 and he get 10 or everybody get 10 or whatever. We gonna figure out how to win this game, and
that's true.
that's kind of what I go into it. Because like, and we just keep bringing up Canada, but like even Canada with them being role players, that's exactly what they are, right?
Exactly,
That's
exactly.
exactly what they are. So if we draw up a scheme to take Shea out the game and we take Jamal out the game, or you know what I'm saying, or just one, regardless, and we like, well, you beat us.
Oh, yeah,
Can they do it? Can you
nah,
do it? Like, is the White Powell gonna beat us? Is Dylan
nah,
Brooks gonna beat us?
no,
You know what I mean?
definitely.
Like in that regard, and I feel like that about a lot of the teams with NBA players on it. It's like y'all have besides Canada, y'all have and Germany. Germany got a few NBA players. Like besides Canada and Germany, bro, y'all have one NBA player. Y'all have one nigga on y'all team that would have made our team.
Yeah,
You know what we're
exactly.
gonna do? Just off rip, I don't even know their game plans. You know what we're gonna do? Take their nigga out the game, the best player
Right.
out the game, and make all of y'all beat us. And granted, we're playing by y'all rules. I 100% get that. We are playing by
And,
y'all rules,
and
so
that
y'all
makes
might
it
have
good.
an advantage. Yeah, y'all might have a slight advantage in that regard. But I'm still taking to the bank that I can let these role players, even if they're an all-star over here, they're not an all-star in comparison to me and my team. So I'm living with y'all trying to beat us than Jokic doing what Jokic do.
That's true.
You know what I'm
I just
saying?
what I feel like USA just needs to clean up a little bit, just so it can be flawless, so nobody has anything to worry about. Because like I said, the close wins. Us as fans, we don't expect
Mm-hmm.
that because we're supposed to be superior in basketball. Um, quotes and on that, because like I said, the game is growing. But what they need to clean up is their starts. They're having a lot of slow starts. They need
Mm-hmm.
to they need to come out and punch the other countries in the mouth immediately. You know what I'm saying? Immediately, just I don't want to see the slow starts where you go down 15 and you go down 10. We know that you have the capability to come back, especially all the talent that you have on the squad. But we don't want it to come down to that. You know what I mean? We don't want it to be interesting. We want it to be. This point of this is to dominate. You know, so
I feel you, but I feel like shit. We just gonna it don't have to be dominate. I think the point of it is to win. I think we used to dominating, but I mean that kind of brings me into my next question for you. We used to dominating, but they wasn't this good. Basketball wasn't as prominent in other countries when we was dominating.
very true.
You feel me?
Very true.
Um, Also, when we was dominating, we had less of the team aspect than we do now. Like
Mm,
we got now is uh let's get role players to fill in this team. Then it was no, let's get the best niggas. We bring in Larry Bird out of retire. Larry Bird played no more games after he played for Team USA. You feel me? Magic Johnson.
yeah.
He was retired. Hey, come play. We bring the best of the best to come play every year versus trying to build a team in regards to the way they trying to do it now. You know what I'm saying? But that kind of brings me to my next question is more so why do you think we aren't dominating? Is it because uh our better players are getting a little older? Is it because people overseas are getting a little better? Is what is it? Because we got some young ones, but they couldn't even win FIBA. So the ones up next ain't ready right now. Maybe by the time we had Olympics again, they'll probably be ready. But talk to
I
me. Why?
think I think I think it's a combination of both, right?
Mm-hmm.
So if you think about it, like we're seeing these dynamic players, like I said, Joel Embiid, not from here, MVP.
Right.
Jokic, not from here, 3-time MVP. Giannis, not from here, 2-time MVP. You know what I'm saying? So it's like Luka, they're pushing him to win MVP. You know what I mean? Like these players all over are just they're coming into the NBA and they're dominating, bro. It's like, And then think about how many people are just like them that haven't got the chance yet. So
Right.
like as I'm watching South Sudan, we can say like Team USA came out lackluster. They don't have KD. We just know that we're better than you guys, so we're going to win this, no matter how out of control this is going to get. But this opens my eyes to certain players. Like I'm not saying he's going to come in and dominate next year, but maybe you know his name, the guy from South Sudan, the little point guard, G League MVP. Now I didn't even know he was a G League MVP.
Right.
I just found that out. Bro came in dominating, killing. I'm like, yo, like to where I had to actually look up the highlights because we were doing a podcast at the time, so I was in and out of the game and talking to you. But I had to go back look at his highlights. I'm like, bro is hooping. Bro is
Right.
getting buckets. So it makes me think like, yo, man, these overseas players are just getting better and better. And me personally, like I said, when you don't have that dominant force, like when your dominant forces are getting older, and Steph and KD, where he's injured right now, and LeBron and things of that nature, I say we're going to be in good hands with the future with Anthony Edwards, you know what I mean, Tyrese Halliburton, these people of this nature, Jason Tatum, these people. But I don't know, man. It's getting spooky out there, though. It's getting spooky, man. I'm telling you, it's getting spooky. Because like I said, I even seen Puerto Rico in it now. Well, Jose Alvarado, he just bought. I'm not saying look. I ain't saying they threats or nothing like that. But what I'm saying is that's a country who's getting better. You know what I mean? So it's like maybe not in the next 4 years, maybe not in the next 8 years, but you know what I mean. The next decade or so, it might look scary, man.
I feel where you're coming from. I'll also say that our players are going to get better over this next decade as well. Anthony Edwards might be the best player on majority of these other countries' teams right now, and we talking in another 4 years. Imagine how good it'd be. So it's just I get it, but I think the gap is too wide. I don't think you'll ever fill the gap. And we just got the numbers. So you telling me you mentioned 4 people that have won MVPs, the rest of them American.
Yeah, but
not the rest of them, but like majority of them American.
If talent hasn't been this good ever in basketball overseas wise, and we've lost before, I think it can happen again. You know what I mean? So it's like I think it can happen again.
Yeah, niggas ain't lost since they lost though. Like niggas ain't lost since then though. Like what does that mean?
What is that supposed to mean?
That means a lot though. That means a lot though, nigga. Because most, I ain't gonna say most, but some of the people that are playing now was playing in that Olympics. Well, really just Brown, I believe, right? It was just Brown. But still, essentially, like, if niggas kind of made up their mind, it was like, yeah, we're not losing this fucking no more. I'm pretty sure that's the thing that kind of passes on to the rest of them. Like, yeah, no, we're not coming here to lose. That's not gonna happen.
Yeah, but it
just and I get you if it's happened before, then it could happen again. But if we're gonna take that tone, I could use KG and be like, anything is possible, nigga, and just scream it to the top of my lungs.
Bro, I just seen South Sudan put a hurting on these niggas in the first half.
You seen South Sudan shoot a whole bunch of jump shots and hit them hoes. You right?
It wasn't even on my list. They're like a second.
Neither was they on Vegas. They was a 44-point underdog. They was not on Vegas list either.
So I'm saying it could be done, brother.
We've
been around hoops long enough that one good game.
We also been that's where it get tricky is that it's not one and done, but essentially one and done. That's the only tricky part in it. If they get too comfortable, yeah, it might be a problem. But I don't think it'll get there. Like that's just my belief in it. I don't think it'll ever get there. I ain't gonna lie. And then you got Captain America coming back. We not gonna act like we ain't been playing without him.
Yeah.
He literally willed them to the last time they won.
That's
literally.
True. That's true.
You know what I'm saying? So I can't say if 4 years ago it was just him. I ain't gonna say just him, but it was basically just him. I can't say now that our team is better that they gonna beat us. I can't go that far. I can't allow it.
Well, all I'm saying is, man, Team USA needs to tighten up. All
I feel
right.
that. Now that's I can agree with you on that. But yeah, I think if everybody expecting dominance always, then you just expecting the wrong thing, in my personal opinion.
That's true.
They've been together
That's
3 weeks. Oh,
That's
nothing.
true.
You know what I'm saying?
But when you look, when they,
And they alternate lineups, by the way. Let me say that too. Sorry to cut you off, but in these 5 games, it ain't been the same starting five. Like the same guys ain't even been playing. The only people that's starting to gather chemistry is like Steph, Bron, and Joel. I think he started every game too. But like
yeah,
that's it.
which needs to end immediately.
Yeah.
It needs to end immediately. He looking horrible
Yeah,
out
he
there,
looking
bro.
bad, man. I seen him miss
Like,
that layup on the break against South Sudan. Or was it
bro,
against Germany? It might have been against Germany, but yeah, that was rough, dog.
nigga, like, did they just take all your powers like on Space Jam or something? Like, bro, what's
Hey,
going
that's the
on,
only
bro?
way. That's the only way we'll lose. The Monstars come out, nigga. They start touching the ball and shit.
Like,
That's
what do you,
it.
bro? I seen him miss 2 wide open layups, bro.
Yeah.
Bro,
No, it was rough.
come
He's been
on, now.
struggling, but I also don't think he's all the way healthy, and I think he should have declined. But it goes back into what I said.
Dude, I'm not letting you get that off. Dude, I'm not letting you get that off.
What, that he
He
not all
said,
the way healthy?
bro, you didn't hear what I said. I said he missed 2 wide
Agreed.
open.
Agreed. That wasn't like a correlation. That wasn't he missed 2 wide open
Oh,
layups.
okay.
He's
I
not
thought you were
healthy.
trying to do. All right, I
No,
thought you were
I'm
trying
talking
to
about
defend.
his play in general, bro.
Okay.
Just in general.
Okay.
Move on from that, from the men's Team USA to the women's Team USA. So the women's Team USA, they took on the WNBA All Stars. Just oh man, they took on the WNBA All Stars. So the 2024 WNBA All Stars, Caitlin Clark, Arike, Angel Reese, things of that
Cold.
nature,
Cold.
players of that nature, you know.
Cold.
And they lost. They lost 117 to 109. Um, I guess, man, feelings, opinions on that.
I got one thing to say and one thing only.
Mm-hmm.
Arike, whatever her name is, Arike,
Arike, yeah.
cold. You know
Oh,
what I'm
you
saying?
didn't know that? You didn't know that
Cold.
though?
Cold. I didn't. I wasn't familiar with your game. I'm
Yeah.
sorry.
Okay.
My apologies. You know what I'm saying?
No, she was the one a few years ago. She was hitting them game winners at Notre Dame, and
Yeah,
she's talking about Kobe and shit. Yeah, it was
I
her.
remember.
Yeah, no.
But I wasn't. Maybe they ain't been shining a light on you because of Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese or
Mm.
Asia Wilson.
I
Maybe.
was gonna say WNBA just ain't popping, and she not on one of them teams. She really just a bucket. She one of
Oh
them
my.
people that's like she a bucket on the team. Like you just go down the list and you be like, star player, bucket. You know
I
what I'm
mean,
saying?
he
No, got
stink
it all.
bad.
No, got it all.
Oh my gosh.
Putting the ball in the basket is what she do.
Who? I was looking, I'm like, who, bro, I forgot all about her. I'm like, goodness gracious, this girl is a bucket. And why is she on the Team USA?
Now that I not 100% sure. Um, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. Maybe she's. I mean, obviously her name sounds like she's not from this country, so that might be it. And maybe she's playing for someone else. Maybe she just declined.
Oh, she might be playing for someone else. You might be right.
Yeah, maybe she just declined because the rule in the NBA is that the team can't decline. So if you play like the Kawhi thing, the Clippers couldn't decline. No matter how much they didn't want him to play, they couldn't say no.
Oh,
Kawhi has to be the one to say no. I don't want to play.
okay.
You know what I'm saying?
Okay, yeah.
So maybe she declined
It's low key like kind of like getting drafted though, right?
in a way.
Okay,
Like you
right.
can't, your agent can't tell me you don't want to come here if I draft you. You
No.
here?
I mean like
No, I'm saying that's the correlation. Like
no, I
you
was saying
can't.
because the Team USA, it's like kind of like the Army type of deal. Like it's just like if they say go,
Oh,
they have the final say.
I don't know if it worked like that.
Uh,
I know like Nike has a lot of say in a lot of that too, because
hence Stacy.
they do the
Like,
uniforms, they do the Team USA shit, like they do it all.
mm.
So, I, i.e., for people who didn't know why Jaylen Brown and Kyrie Irving are not on the team.
Yeah, because okay.
Kyrie's a former Nike athlete that they that they dismissed. You know what I mean? And then Jaylen Brown, he done or been dissing Nike for a little minute. So
yeah, that's very true. And that's a side note. This has nothing to do with anything because Kyrie not being on there and Tyrese Halliburton being on there is ridiculous. But I digress. Continue.
but I think ain't Tyrese a Nike athlete?
I don't care what athlete he is. He shouldn't.
I'm saying it's more than we know. Sports is political as well, so it's deeper than that. It's way deeper than that. Now maybe Jalen Brunson instead of him.
No, nigga, Jalen Brunson, Damian Lillard, nigga, Kyrie. Who else is better than
Dame ain't had that kind of year. But I feel you. And last time Dame was a Olympian, the nigga wanted to get hurt.
It don't matter. You're a top 75 player who's better than him at the moment.
I feel you, but Kyrie's not a top 75 player, and he's better than a lot of them.
Bob Cousy should be on there. That's what you're telling me?
No, I'm saying he's not on there. But he's better than some people on the team too. It's just political, bro.
I see what you're doing.
It's political. I'm literally saying the reason they're not on the team is because it's political.
Drew, let me know when you want to tell the truth. You know what I'm saying? Let me know when you want to start telling the truth.
What part of that is false? Tell me the truth. What part of mine wasn't true?
Is Tyrese Halliburton supposed to be on this team over Kyrie, Dame, or Jalen Brunson? In your opinion, nobody else's opinion. I'm just looking for yours.
No.
Okay, that's all I wanted to know.
But I didn't say that. I literally just said because of politics, the niggas you named are not on the team.
Now forget all the politics. I'm talking about purely like Kyrie said. Back in my day, we rolled out the ball and we seen who was better than who, and we made our decision off of that. This new politic thing, like I understand.
Politics always been involved, bro.
No, we all know that, and that's understandable, and I get what you're saying because that's obviously true. But me personally, I don't like my team USA cooked up like that. I want to see who the best of the best, where we going.
I agree.
Kind of like how they used to do.
I agree, but then at the same time, shit, I ain't gonna lie. It was probably some niggas that could have gave you more production than Bad Back Bird. You had to go get Bad Back Bird out of retirement and Magic out of retirement. Come on, bro. It was probably niggas that could have produced more than they did. But it was an aura thing, and it was political. Like that's politics.
That one I totally get because look, we're finally integrating the NBA, and then now we're taking it on a global scale right now. So we're going to use the most recognizable people to be on the team. Hence Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, and obviously Michael Jeffrey Jordan.
Right. And now that we got the stain, we no longer need everybody to be that remarkable. We just need about 8 to 10 of y'all niggas that everybody know. We need about 8 to 10 of y'all. Everybody else is everybody else. I can just fill out the roster.
That's understandable. I just don't agree.
What I'm saying?
I just don't agree with this.
But back to the women's Team USA. I would say I probably only got one thing to say, and it's 2 words, and I'd be like, y'all lucky. That's really it. Y'all lucky that women's basketball ain't caught up, at least in the way men's basketball has. Like at the very bare minimum, the way men's basketball has caught up. Like,
elaborate for me though.
We got a LeBron the GOAT, just not even on topic, but LeBron the GOAT. We got a comment in there. I don't agree.
Who that is?
It's JC.
Yeah,
you know who it is.
I don't agree, but go ahead.
You know who it is, but
nigga,
elaborate. So the way the men's international players have taken strides in growth in the game, it's not the same as on the women's side.
Okay.
Like they haven't lost in forever either, and they beat the shit out of people every time they go there.
They played Sweden this morning or last night, right?
I'm not sure. They did have a few exhibition games coming up, so I'm not sure.
Okay.
But yeah, no, they beat the shit out of people. They always beat the shit out of people. And I think that is strictly from the lack of talent. So that's what I'm saying. If the international women's side had caught up like the men, like maybe they had a few women come to the W, win MVP. You know what I'm saying? Like a few of them, hey, they might be in some trouble, but there's nobody over there that they're gonna see that's even capable of the shit that they saw against the WNBA All-Stars.
Well, I like that take, and stay with me now.
Mhm.
Do you think the women's basketball is in the same? Don't get me wrong. I'm not saying all the dynamics into the T, but do you think how they're comparing Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese to Larry Bird and Magic Johnson? Do you think where they were at in the '80s trying to get the NBA off the ground? Do you think it's literally playing out the same with them two? Because
Mhm.
as I'm looking at it, right, I'm seeing them break a record almost every month.
Every game, yeah.
And so it's kind of like some records. I'm like, WNBA's been around for a while. Like nobody's done
Nobody
this.
did
Like,
that. That
yeah,
that
like
right. Yeah.
yeah, I'm kind of confused. You know what I mean? And that's no disrespect to the women out there, and because it's some cold women hoopers. So that's no disrespect to y'all. But when I look at Maya Moore and I see Candace Parker, Lisa Leslie, like, you know what I mean, like Tamika Catchings, like these people, and I'm like, yo, like y'all didn't break this because y'all was cold. Like, you
No,
know
I
what I'm
feel
saying?
that.
So it's kind of I just seen Andrew Reese break the most double doubles in the All Star game. I mean, it's just a double double in the All Star game that hasn't been done since this or and Caitlin
Most
Clark
double
had like the
doubles
most.
in WNBA history.
Yeah, she just broke like the steals record for the All Star game. I'm like, damn,
First triple
like,
double by a rookie.
yeah, bro. I'm like, these girls is really like these girls is hooping for real, man. Like,
Yeah, I can agree. That is exactly what this is. This is Magic and Bird, and Juju Watkins comes. Here comes Jordan. That is here comes Jordan.
she's
That is
gonna be my
exactly
favorite
what's
player.
about to happen. Now
Yeah,
Paige might be in there too. Now I might have to find a person for Paige because Paige cold as hell. So
yeah, she is. She cold. I can't
no,
press her.
Paige was them before she got hurt.
Yeah, her.
The
Yeah,
way we view them, that was Paige before she got hurt.
yeah. That's very true.
So
Very true.
you know what I'm saying? So I could feel him for sure. With the Magic and Bird thing. But I think that's exactly what's gonna happen. Like they supposed to make negative revenue this year, and they're supposed to also get like TV deals for next year.
Mm-hmm.
TV deals is how they make their money. That's why the
Yeah.
salary cap in the NBA keeps going up. You know what I'm
Okay.
saying? So they should be positive for the first time ever next year.
Okay.
Like they've never been positive. They've never, you know what I'm saying, had no gross. When they get the net income, nigga, it's always negative. Nigga, you know what I'm
Yeah, that's
saying?
true.
They
Yeah.
never had nothing positive, and I think next year should be the first time positive for them. Um, but yeah, I think that's exactly what it is, bro. They got two people. They did exactly like the NBA, bro. They pulled a college rivalry and put it here. We don't see that.
Yeah.
That's exactly
Exactly.
what happened. We don't see it. So
Exactly.
everybody that was following this from college, they normally don't follow.
Exactly.
But I'm gonna follow because you're keeping these two people, you keeping them out of head.
Exactly. And
And
it's crazy too, because like you yeah, a lot of WNBA players are really really cold, bro. And it's like I'm glad to see that these girls are they get to, even though it might be happening to them, some girls might be jealous and stuff like that, but they're really shining a light on the game. I know multiple people are happy for them and stuff like that. Some people might be hating, but
right.
regardless, bro, like I'm tapped in now. Like, and I wasn't really
No, for
tapped in
sure.
like that. You know, I know certain players like where I might tap in. I know they cold. Like I said, Maya Moore, Candace Parker. You know what I mean? Those type of deals. Like these girls is cold. These girls can hoop. But I wasn't sitting down watching a full WNBA game on a regular. You know. So it's
No,
I'm
for
happy,
sure.
bro.
Definitely wasn't sitting there watching no
Even
whole WNBA game.
I
Maya
think it's
Moore
my
was the
first All
closest I
Star
got
game.
because I used to fuck with Maya Moore.
Cold, cold. But I think it's my first WNBA All Star game I actually watched. So you know it was a cool experience
Yeah.
to actually
I was
see.
at
It was
work and
different.
I was actually watching it. I was doing both. Yeah.
Exactly, and it was different to see Team USA and the women's. I mean, the
Bro, that
women's All
part
Star
caught me off guard so bad because I didn't know they was doing that. And then I looked on TV and I'm like, bro, what the fuck is going on? Who's playing for
game.
who? Nigga,
Yeah,
what is going on? I
yeah,
was so confused at first. Yeah, I was very, very confused.
that was dope, bro. That was dope.
But yeah, back on topic, I think the WNBA All Stars are lucky that they ain't got nothing to worry about right now.
Yeah,
I mean, next time they got the Olympics around, Caitlin Clark and Angel Reese will be there, and this is as bad as they're gonna get. So as many records as they're breaking, this is as bad as they're gonna be.
yeah,
They ain't never gonna be no worse than they are right now.
exactly. That's
So
very true.
that bodes well again for the USA.
Yeah, they
Um,
gonna smack up every woman team that they see USA
for
team.
sure,
They gonna,
for sure.
yeah, this ain't gonna be no contest.
Yeah. Moving on to kind of back to Team USA, the males. Joel Embiid has some interesting comments on not just LeBron James, but on certain superstars as a whole. Now, he didn't name them by name besides LeBron, but definitely has some words, and let's check it out.
All right.
So it's a big difference. So the name might be there, but
1 second.
LeBron now is not the LeBron was a couple of years ago. So it's a big difference. So the name might be there, but everybody would also tell you, and you can see for yourself, like the athletic LeBron and the dominant that he was a couple of years ago is not the same that he is now. So yeah, I mean, I think people get fooled by the names that are on paper, but yeah, those names are being built throughout their career, and now they're older, so they're not what they used to be.
Well, first, I'm gonna just let you go. Reactions to that.
No, brother, to the floor. I'm gonna piggyback off of you.
Well, first, I want to say I don't want to come at Joel Embiid without knowing the question that was preferenced.
Mhm.
All right, I don't want to, because my initial thought was, yes, it's true. Now that is, he wasn't lying in none of it. My initial thing was that it was uncalled for. You don't have to state all these things. For what?
100% agree with you.
You know what I'm saying? But I won't really even touch on that too much because I don't know the question that was presented.
Mhm.
I know it was a very long interview. I don't know exactly what was asked.
Mhm.
I'll also say, man, bro, you might not be the person to say this kind of stuff. Because, I mean, it's cool and it's true. Again, you're not lying. But when you go as far as, like, the name on paper and blah, 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 it's like, well, shit, I can say the same about you. On paper and by name, you are him. But due to availability, you can't stay on the floor to show me you him. So let's try not talking about these people that play majority of their games. Even though he's 40,
yeah,
everybody that you're pretty much describing is older than you, at least by 5 years, and they play more than you.
yes.
So I don't exactly get where we going with that one. Granted, like I said, I don't know the question preference. But I will say he is telling the truth. Let me put that first before I said anything. Put that part first. He's telling the truth. It's the same. It's seen with LeBron. It's seen with KD. It's seen with Steph. You know what I mean? It's seen with all these older guys. Yes, y'all can still put up 30 a night, but do it result to wins like he used to? Nope. No, it don't. Yes, LeBron averages 27, 7, and 7 the same way he used to.
Yeah.
Do it result in wins?
No.
Nope. They still in the play-in. It's like a whole different impact, and it might be aura, it might be whatever, but it's a whole different impact on the game that they kind of have, and they only impact still left is scoring the ball for the most part. Like their biggest impact is still scoring the ball for all of these guys. Mm-hmm. So, I mean, I get where he's coming from because it's true. I need to kind of know the question that was preferenced before I say, hey, you tripping. That was uncalled for. Like, and especially the way you've been playing on Team USA. All right, I'm done. Yeah, you can't talk about nobody, nigga.
Nah, bro, honestly, I 100% agree with you. I couldn't even say it better myself. Like, what he said was literally verbatim what you're saying. Like, what he said, it was correct. You know what I mean? A lot of people put a lot of emphasis on name, including myself. I could be guilty of that sometimes. Mm-hmm. But personally speaking with you, man, like you just said, you ain't the one. The message may be right, but the messenger ain't the. You know what I mean? Is way off, way wrong. Brother, you're talking about a person who's playing 20 years. He only had probably one serious injury in his whole life. This guy has played almost every game for 20 years. Hence the respect he's being shown on Team USA, as you can see. You know what I mean? The reason why he's being shown this respect. And you're saying that he's not the same Brown. We know that he's not the same LeBron James. We all know that. It's clear to see that. That's why he has these great players around him. Brother, you're still hurt. You've been hurt you've been hurt since your days at Kansas. Like, what are we speaking about here? You know what I'm saying? You're talking about a person, like you said, the name. Every time you go to Denver, it seems like you get shivered.
Oh yeah, he ain't played in Denver in a long time.
It can say the people of Colorado just living off your name. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. So what you speaking about? So it's like, you know what I mean? He probably should sit this one out. You know what I mean?
I feel you on that. I don't. Again, all of our reaction is stated without knowing what was asked of him.
I don't even need to know.
I do think he dragged it a little bit.
That's what I'm saying.
He kept mentioning it, and he mentioned Bron's name probably about 5-6 times.
You know what? It's funny. I'm not even I'm not the biggest LeBron defender. The only time I'm the biggest LeBron defender is talking about that purple and gold. That's the only time I'm defending him for real. But people, for this past 2 months, people that had a lot to say about this man and his kids and everything, like whether it's good, bad, ugly, like a lot of people that had something to say about him the past 2 months, like for real.
I don't like the slander. Like I tell people all the time, I'm not a LeBron James supporter or apologist.
Yeah, exactly.
But I do not. Don't slander the greatness. It's greatness, bro. You can't.
That we seeing right now. Just be quiet, bro, and just enjoy the ride that you on right now.
Sometimes it just be like that. Now I'm not gonna stand for no LeBron greasing either. Niggas ain't finna be over there. You know what I'm saying?
But this is most likely his
doing the hot tour and think I'm just finna be like, all right, nigga, you gassing out.
You gotta think though, like, okay, don't gas, but you gotta think though. This is his last Olympics, like, like this is literally everybody. This is his last Olympics. That's why he's bearing the torch and stuff like that.
Bearing the flag for sure.
Bearing the flag and stuff like that. So it's like, yo, like, this is his last Olympics. So when I see him fall on the ground, the whole team come and go help him up, or him taking over late at games. Oh, Bron, you take over. You lead us home. Like, you know what I mean? You break up the huddle. It's warranted. You know what I mean? He earned that. That's you know what I mean? Joel's talking about the name that he's living off of. He earned that name. It's something that he earned. It wasn't just given to him. Everybody's talking about his kid getting drafted. He's living off his name. He earned that. This is the respect that we can show you. How much that we appreciate you for doing something for 20 years at a high level when you were hated, when people didn't agree with you, when you made the best decisions for yourself. And like I said, I'm not the biggest Bron supporter at all, but I'm being a realist. And that man is great. So the name that you're referring of, he has a right to keep living off of it as long as he wants to. You know what I mean? So
I agree.
That's why I don't agree.
And I don't know, man. Embiid been in the league 10 years. He don't got another 10 in him. Bro, he might not have another 5 in him. And he been hurt. I was going to say he didn't play the whole first year. And then it was a process throughout all these other years, and you didn't play majority of the games. So I don't.
Yeah, bro.
I don't want to make it sound like we shitting on him either. Joel Embiid cold.
Oh no.
And when healthy, might like has an argument for the best player in the league.
Oh no, don't get my rant fucked up. I know who you is, JoJo. You
know for sure. That's what I'm saying. Like, we know what's up, but it's also like, hey, same way we might not be warranted to have this conversation. You wasn't warranted to have that one. That's all we saying. You feel me?
Exactly.
Moving on to niggas trying to build their name so they could have some sort of legacy down the road. Summer League, it's officially concluded, right? Yeah, it's officially concluded. Yeah. Jalen Wilson of the Brooklyn Nets won Summer League MVP. The Miami Heat won the whole tournament over the Memphis Grizzlies. I think it was an overtime game too.
Go ahead. My fault. Go ahead. I thought you were.
That was it. We had a few surprises, few ups, few downs. So I guess we go from how you felt about the Summer League and some of the guys you saw into lead that into who's your rookie of the year.
Before I get into this, just want to say that Jalen Wilson, I know he's a Brooklyn Net, but I'm a little salty about that guy. He was a Michigan commit. He
He went to
decommitted from us.
Kansas.
Yes, he decommitted from us, so I'm forever salty
Didn't
about
you want
that.
to chip at Kansas
No, he
in
did
them
not.
4 years? He didn't.
No, he did. He did. I think he
I
did.
thought he did get one. Yeah,
Yes, he did. He did. He did. My apologies.
he did get one.
But still, I'm a Michigan Wolverine fan.
Ah, I
But
feel you.
but yeah, a lot of people stood out to me, man. A lot of people that I know are not going to get a lot of run when they get into the league. So it was good to see the games that I did catch. It was good to see them hoop. Who impressed me the most, obviously, it was Reed Shepard, man. I know I said that last pod.
I agree.
Reed Shepard, Rob Dillingham. Once again, his last performance out, I believe he had 20 and 12. I want to say
25 and 12.
Yeah, so yeah, 25 and 12. That just, like I said, that just goes to show the transition that he needs to make. And Rob Dillingham, and the transition that he's willing to make already, as you can see, him being a playmaker instead of just being a scorer, a pure
Right.
scorer that he is, and he's always been. And
Right.
showing that he can distribute the ball to different people is going to help very well with that team that lacked a lot of playmaking off the bench. They had a lot of people that played hard, a lot of people that, momentum comes your way, you're able to build on the momentum, but a lot of playmakers they didn't have going in.
I
And
agree.
being that he can show that, and that assures me that he's willing to learn. Like I said, what impressed me the most is him going to Michael Conley. That impressed me the most because you went to Michael Conley, a veteran who's about the same size as you, same
Right.
stature. That you know what I mean, same stature, but who is not known as a scorer. Their games are completely different. But to take that back seat and be like, okay, this is what I need to know. I don't care nothing about offense. I care about strictly defense. A person that is really good on defense and a really good playmaker. So it really stood out to me with Rob. Reed Shepard, like I said, his playmaking ability is crazy. His pace is crazy as well. What he plays with is very, very good. Who else stood out to me? Let me see. He's not a rookie, obviously, but I feel like the summer league was needed for him. But Josh Christopher, it looked like he had a. It seems like this. I'm curious to see what the Heat do with him because he was cut from the Grizzlies last season, I believe. He was cut from the Grizzlies last season and signed with the summer league with the Heat, and the Heat are known for taking these type of guys with chips on their shoulder. So
Yeah, he fits that.
And I'm curious to see because Caleb just left. So it's a spot open up. I'm not saying he can fill that role. What I'm saying
He
is
could though.
one
I think
person.
he gives the exact same. He gives the exact same thing that Caleb would
You
give.
know what I mean? But just a little less experience. So I need him to get more experience in the league and get continue to get his reps up and things like that. But he impressed me a lot. The Heat, forget his name. The Heat's rookie.
This year?
Yeah, this year. Light skin cat.
Oh, Khalil.
Yeah, that him and bro with him and my guy from Vasquez from UCLA, bro with Josh though, bro. That little summer league crew impressed me. I didn't even know they were that good. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah. If Jaime was playing, there's no need for him to play. Honestly,
Hey, bro, them going.
I didn't understand why I didn't even know he played. I also,
Like,
yeah, I also have no idea why Brandon Miller was playing either. You was just on a USA. You was on a USA select team. Why are you? What the fuck are you doing?
Yeah, bro.
And you the second best player on your team. What are we doing?
Yeah, bro.
You could have found some run to get into, bro. Like,
yeah, it's some people, man. That's there's some people that probably shouldn't be on a summer league team. Summer league team. But yeah, you're right though, bro. He shouldn't have been on there. But those people. Those guys really impressed me a lot. I don't really think I have anybody else who. Oh, my guy, Lakers draft pick, man.
Bronny?
Fuck out of here. But nah, Bronny's included in that though. Bronny showed me those last two games that he can respond to pressure pretty good. So I don't want to dismiss my guy like that because he showed me that he can respond to pressure really, really good. So I don't want to dismiss him like that. But nah, I was talking about that white boy sniper, man.
Connect
I was
four,
talking
man. I
about.
feel you.
Come on,
Connect four, man.
yeah,
I
but that's
feel
it.
you. For
What
me,
about you?
summer league was interesting. The games I actually got to catch. Schedule was a little all over the place. At least for me.
Mm-hmm.
Like you said, I was impressed by Reed Shepard. I didn't know Rob had that much. So I say for Rob and Reed, I didn't know they had that much playmaking for others in their
Yeah.
bag. You know what I mean? Like I knew Rob could throw the oops. Didn't really know Reed had any sort of point guard game in his bag.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Obviously, they could both fill it up. Who else impressed? I think Khalil Ware impressed. He need to put on some weight if he gonna play the actual five. He got to put on some weight. But I think he impressed. Who else? You know how I feel about Terrence Shannon Jr. I don't even know how many games he played. I just remember one, and that's all I
Right.
need to remember. I would have sat him after that, nigga. You don't even need to play no more. Yeah,
Nah,
we get it.
and I think people sleep on him too. And I think some people still sleep.
Yeah, no, I agree. Terrence Shannon Jr. was cool. Who else? Who else did I like watching? Obviously, gotta give shout outs to Jalen Wilson. Average. What do you average? He averaged 22. He averaged 22 a night, and he was shooting 55% from three on 10 attempts a game.
Respect.
You know,
Yeah,
so respect. We got two summer league
Hopefully y'all give
MVPs
him
on my
some
roster.
burn.
No, he's probably gonna start.
Yeah, hopefully get
Yeah,
some burn.
it'd probably be him, Cam, Zaire maybe, Noah and Claxton. Noah Clowney and Claxton.
Not to change subjects or anything like that, but I didn't really keep up with them. I was kind of curious on draft night. How did Jalen Wilson, or just say Jalen Wilson, Jalen Williams' brother do?
How did he do? I saw glimpses of the Jazz games. I don't know if they was on too late or something, but I ain't really catch no full Jazz game. I ain't gonna lie.
Okay.
I have no clue.
Okay.
I have no clue.
I'm gonna keep an eye on him.
Him or Isaiah Collier, they're both with the Jazz. I didn't get to see neither.
Yeah, they're both with the Jazz. I know. As Isaiah Collier, he's nice though, man. He's I feel like he can actually do good for them too. Because like I said, I really forgot about the Jazz to be honest, and I forgot they did get Isaiah Collier. Dang. So yeah, I'm gonna see how they do too, man. I really didn't get to check the summer league out. I gotta pick up their stats and stuff like that, man.
Right. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Who would you say is your rookie of the year? And it's crazy. Mine is probably not even gonna be one of those guys. Ricochet looked nice too.
Who?
Ricochet, the number one pick. Zach Ricochet from France.
Hawks, right?
Yeah, he looked all right. He looked all right versus Star.
I didn't really see him. The only game that I caught that he was on, he was hurt, man. He had sat out, so I didn't really get to see him play
I saw that first game when they played Washington, when him and Star was playing. He was hooping.
Okay.
He was cooking. He was hooping.
He was cooking?
Yeah, he had a little. He needed maybe not even gain weight, but maybe just some strength in general.
Well, I know he put up more than 2 points in 2 games combined. I know that.
No, that's facts. That was Sar's best game too. That was the game that I watched and was like, oh, it ain't gonna be now, but if he put it together, it'll be a problem.
I heard his older brother in the league, so he already kind of like got that experience.
Is he really? I had no clue.
Yeah, his brother played for OKC, man. Yeah, Sar's brother. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, no cool.
Yeah, he's not. Yeah, he definitely in the rotation, but but he on the team though for sure.
Yeah.
But yeah, man. Who you got for rookie of the year though?
Probably just based off impact that he's gonna have with the squad, and it has less to do with him and more about how they record gonna turn out, and his numbers is what they gonna end up being. Probably Zach Edey.
I had a feeling he was gonna go him.
It has less to do with him. He probably average a double, and they'll be a higher seed in the West. So yeah,
he can definitely impact both sides of the ball too. So I can see where your pick is coming from. That's not really totally off the wall. I can definitely see where you're coming from with that pick. Yeah. I like it though. I like it. Different.
How you feeling?
Different. I'm gonna go. I can give you a two-parter. I can give you
Yep.
a two-parter.
Go ahead.
I'm gonna give you my safe answer, and I'm gonna give you my dark horse answer. My safe answer is gonna be Reed Shepard. I really love his game, man. I really love Reed Shepard's game. I think
Right.
and like you said, you had me thinking last time, was he gonna start? He's gonna get a lot of PT. So I believe he's gonna get a lot of PT going in his first year because they need it, And he's gonna score to the playmaker off the bench and somebody to impact him. But my guy, I didn't see him in the summer league, so this is purely off of just his name and what I seen him do in college. My guy off UConn, Castle.
He
What's his
hooped.
name? He hooped?
He hooped. High volume shots. I think that was the only thing that he really had to work on. Is like, so he'd end the game with 25 points on 22 shots. So it's just getting more efficient for him.
Okay.
But it wasn't. He was taking shots in the flow of the offense. Obviously, pretty much everybody that comes into the league, most of their things now is like jumper. Work on your jumper. His jumper looked a lot. It was a lot better, a lot more fluid than people gave it credit for. Consistency is the thing, obviously, but as he gets used to that line being so far, I think he'll get onto it. But he's 6'6", he play defense, he athletic. He's a point guard, so he's definitely going to distribute the ball. With him being that size, he can rebound. The scoring is going to be his thing.
His game,
but he has scorers on his team.
Everybody plays like I like what's that guy Jeremy Sohan. So I like him, dude. I like what he brings to their team to offset Wemby. They're gonna have Wemby on the squad, and like I said, I feel like I don't think they're gonna make the playoffs, but I really believe that they're gonna make a real playoff push, at least to the play-in. I believe that they're capable of doing that this year, and I believe that he's going to play a significant part into that. I'm not saying he's going to make a crazy impact, but I can definitely see him winning Rookie of the Year this year.
No, I feel that.
I think it's from Brogdon.
I think it's going to be too hard for him to win Rookie of the Year. Like, I mean, unless he averages damn near a double-double himself.
I say
I can see him having 15. If he give me like a 15, 8 assists, 5 boards, he got something to talk about.
I say it's probably more sweet than ever to win a Rookie of the Year. To be honest with you, I say it was harder last year because it was either going to Chet or Wemby.
No, I agree. But that's what make it so hard for me to see him winning MVP. He got Wemby, who is gonna get the first most shots. You got Devin, who probably gonna get the second most shots. And then I don't know about Keldon Johnson. I mean Keldon Johnson. I think they'll probably trade. I think they'll probably end up trading him. To be honest,
I hope so. I hope so.
I think they'll end up trading him, or he'll come off the bench. So you're the third option essentially. You got to find your way into being the third option. And I mean, it's not hard. He played with guys at UConn, so he's played with a big. He's played with another wing. You know what I'm saying? He's played with guys, so he understands the team aspect, and he had Bobby Hurley as a coach. He understands team, and I think he'll fit in eventually. I think it's going to be a rough start, though.
I think going from it might be because you never know how coaches like Pop, but going from Hurley to Pop, I feel like it should be damn near similar. You know what I mean?
So, I think that's why I mentioned it. It's a pro for him for sure. It's a positive. That he's going into that kind of system.
That's why I was kind of hurt. But if he was to get traded anywhere else, I'm glad he got traded to the Timberwolves. But that's why I was so hurt when Rob got not hurt, but I was kind of like a little like I'm like, damn.
I think
you don't want to keep Rob. You know what I mean?
I think structure works well for certain people and it doesn't for others. I don't think Rob being in that type of now, granted, who knows, but I don't think Rob being in that type of structure would have been beneficial for him. Nowhere near it, in my personal opinion. Yeah. I think Steph being with Bobby Hurley at UConn, and even he went to where the fuck did he go here? He went to Noonan. Same way Ashton Hagans went. Like just a basketball program. Like structure has been his thing since high school. Yeah. So it's like you going to the Spurs is probably the best thing for you, let alone them. You know what I'm saying? So and with him kind of being a system player for right now, I think that also what hurts his case for Rookie.
Yeah, but those is my two. I don't think I would have loved to say Rob to win because he's probably my favorite like rookie coming into this year.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously his game is electric.
All right. So maybe his computer died. I don't know what happened. Nope. Is he back? No, he's back.
What happened?
I have no clue, brother.
Oh, my fault.
I have absolutely no clue.
But yeah, man. Yeah, I feel like Reed's gonna win, but like I said, I would love to say Rob, but I just don't think it's gonna click for him automatically at once. I just feel like it's gonna take him some time to become the player he wants to be.
No, I feel that. I think it takes Steph a little longer than it take Rob. My personal opinion.
I can see that though. I can see that.
Yeah, Rob in like a James Harden situation, bro. We're gonna give you the ball, let you do what you want. Come off the bench.
I can see that.
And shit, if you ever get your chance to do your thing, then shit, I figure that's where it'll be. Yeah, going from niggas that's trying to make the team to niggas switching teams. Free agency is not done, but it's kind of done.
Mm-hmm.
There's been a few moves that we could touch on a little bit. I think you told me Campaign went to the Knicks. Woohoo!
Yeah, we can.
Woohoo! I'm more excited about the rookie from Marquette that they drafted other than Campaign. You know what I mean?
Niggas notorious for signing left-handed niggas. I'm cool, nigga.
And the Sixers pick up Reggie Jackson. I think that's I mean Reggie's Reggie, but I think he's serviceable. I don't think they got a backup point guard. I think that works.
I just want to basically say that too. Like I said, I'm always known for the side quest. Reggie Jackson's on the court swag is awful.
Oh no, it's awful.
Awful.
It's awful, and he always do his hair. No, I ain't no disrespect to the African, but he do his hair like them Africans. Them little. Yeah, I don't like that shit. And his lips always dry, bro. You got too much money not to have no Carmex, no Vaseline or something.
Pause, but that nigga top 5 ugliest hoopers. You know what I'm saying? Top 5 ugliest swag. That nigga wears
they have ugliest hoopers ever though. Like Sam Cassell, like they up there for just niggas. Like ugliest niggas ever though. Like I ain't gonna lie.
I know you see Sam Cassell hug Andrew Reeves, bro.
Yeah.
I know you.
You get the come on with the teeth get the tripping, nigga. No, all right. What else, Sam and Reggie, man? Nah.
Oh man, bro. But nah, man. That was that nigga on the court swag is awful. But that was a good pickup for the Sixers, though, man.
Yeah, that's a good pickup for them, man. Give you some depth. I think they really trying to build a team, Embiid proof, if that makes sense. Injury proof, dummy proof, whatever you want to call it. You know what I mean?
They signed Kyle back too.
Yeah, they did sign Kyle, so it's like just depth. That's it.
They got Kyle. They got a lot of veterans too. Like I said, they got Kyle, Reggie. They got Kelly back. Signed somebody else too.
They might get Dorian Finney-Smith at the trade deadline. That's what they're trying to. They've been trying to get him off us for a minute.
They got.
I don't think he lasts through the season for us.
Ooh,
if they got Eric Gordon.
If they get him from y'all, I'm not gonna lie to you that
all right. They roster right now look all right though.
If staying healthy, they give the Celtics a run for their money. Off topic, but I'm very nervous for the Bucks. They need to make a free agency move ASAP.
Yeah.
ASAP. They need to sign somebody of significance ASAP. Whether that's a backup in Markel.
I'm still here. Just give me 1 second. No, you go ahead. Keep talking.
Okay. Well, I need to sign Markel or somebody who can make an impact off that bench immediately. They don't need to wait. I'm getting that nigga. The only news I heard was they said this nigga Thanasis has asked for a trade. Nigga. Who? I
don't know how true that is, but
nigga, but even if it was true or not, that's not newsworthy. Who cares?
Hey, they said he could hoop. I just want a side note. They said he could hoop, and Thanasis was in the league before Giannis was, so he got drafted before Giannis. Regardless of people talking about he only in the league because of Giannis.
I like Bird over Thanasis, nigga.
No, you're crazy. You're
I like,
insane.
I, nigga,
You're
I
insane.
like,
Stop
I,
playing. Stop.
nigga, I
Hold
like
on. I'm
Bert
coming
over
back
the
to the Cam on
nasty.
that one. Stop playing with him.
I like
Stop playing.
Bartholomew over Thanasis, nigga.
Stop playing.
Right now, nigga. Right now.
Mm-mm.
Right now, nigga.
Tripping.
That
Tripping.
nigga is god awful. You know what I'm saying? That nigga Thanasis is god
He got drafted.
awful.
He got drafted. And he got
Bro,
drafted before Giannis.
bro, that nigga was playing. What's y'all G League? Not y'all. What's the Nick G League team? The
Westchester
Westchester.
Knicks.
Get out, bro. Come on. Come on. Come on.
I'm just saying, man. Jeff Teague said he could hoop.
I
Just saying.
love Teague and 520. Shout out to 520 and be handing them boys, but nah, I ain't rocking with the nastiest. I'm straight.
Hey, it is what it is. He said, "Hey, the nasty do something for Giannis." He said, Giannis can't play if he not on that." You know,
Okay.
Giannis can't play if the nasty not around, bro.
And we gotta draw a line though. If I'm Bucks management, I get what you're saying, but that's why you got FaceTime and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's why you got.
No, Jeff Teague said, bro. They said them niggas was. I think it was in the bubble or something around that time, and he was like, it was during the playoffs. It was during the finals. He said it was during the finals, and I think he said his brother had COVID or something like that, and he was like, bro, where my brother at? Where TA at? And Jeff was like, no, bro, pay attention. The fuck are you doing? Some people really like that. Maybe he could have never played without his brother. Just be like that, bro.
And I seen that, and I also seen the Nasties get dunked on in that bubble.
I did see that.
Where that nigga fell flat on his back.
He got a dunk on somebody too. I didn't see him get a dunk on somebody. Now I agree with Jeff Teague and you on that, like, wholeheartedly. His lowlights is way better than his highlights. They way more entertaining to watch than his highlights. But he got highlights, and that's all we said. And that's all he's saying. I'm not vouching for the nigga at all. I'm just saying that's all they saying. And I'm gonna take the NBA player's word for it.
That nigga Mike got the nastiest game of all time, nigga. You know, he might got the most. His shit might be worse than Antonio Walker, fool. Antoine Walker. I'm saying Antonio Walker. Antoine Walker. His game and Paul Pierce. His game is awful.
Paul Pierce game is nasty.
Yeah, he got one of the nastiest games I ever seen in life. But free agencies though, like I said, the Bucks they're back against the wall right now. They need to make a free agency move.
One more time, bro. I'm so sorry. I'm listening though.
But this is really the Bucks need to make a free agency move. I probably say Golden State needs to make another move. I can't really think of anybody else who needs an immediate impact in that regards. And I really don't see anybody signing anywhere. I'm just curious to see where Markelle Fultz goes. I'm curious to see what the Pelicans are doing with Brandon Ingram. I'm curious to see what they're going to do.
Ship his ass out. Bye-bye.
I know that's kind of been a hot topic between me and you with Brandon Ingram, but I'm curious to see what they do. Because in my opinion, if they keep him, they're a force to be reckoned with. In my opinion, they're a force to be reckoned with.
I don't know where the shot's coming from. It's one basketball.
I say DeJounte Murray's going to have to take a step back. And CJ McCollum,
I think
a half a step back.
I think you trade for DeJounte Murray in order to get Brandon Ingram out the door. I think he fits your team a little better.
I think they both have the same mentality though. I feel like they both have the same attitude. Like they're the same player in different bodies. That's why I think they're going to be good with each other.
I can see how you feel that way. I think Brandon Ingram to Cleveland. Somebody sent me that the other day. That would solidify one of their wing spots. That would solidify their wing spot that they're looking for. Him and Donovan Mitchell. But you're going to put him on the floor with Zion, CJ McCollum, and DeJounte Murray?
That's more appealing than Cleveland. No.
The city is more appealing, absolutely.
You're
not gonna tell me that's more appealing than Donovan Mitchell, Evan Mobley, and Jared Allen. You know how
Bro,
big y'all gonna be? Come on, bro.
if
3,
you-
4, 5. That's y'all 3, 4, 5.
If you think Darius Garland having a tough time sharing the ball with Donovan, nigga,
You're not going nowhere. Shit, nigga, you done made up your mind to stay now. You fucking stuck.
You think Darius Garland gets better at having D Mitch and B.I. Get out of it? Nah. That's
Apparently they don't. He doesn't care about his own development because he's still there. He didn't
Where
ask
he
for
gonna-
a trade.
Where he gonna go?
He didn't ask for a trade. That is up to wherever he might have got traded to.
Exactly. So where you go shit me off to where?
You never know. Whoever you could. I know his agent probably went out and maybe looked at the offer.
Rich Paul is his agent.
Well, who's? So I know he went and looked.
It's probably the Lakers. Lakers
So
trying to make a push for him, but nobody messed
They
with
said the
Lakers.
Spurs was interested earlier too, and it's like that's what I'm saying, bro. It's not like he might have just been shipped off nowhere. And the Cavs would have took them picks, and they would have took them picks and Keldon Johnson, bro. They looking for a 3-and-D wing, bro. They would have took them picks. They would have took Keldon Johnson, and maybe something else, and been on their way.
Let me think real quick. Let me think. San Antonio though.
That's all I'm saying.
But that pick and roll would have been nice, maybe.
Would have been nasty. Would have been nasty.
But you think he's still looking at it like I'm still in somebody's shadow? Like I'm still not gonna get the shots that I want to get?
Now that's a possibility for sure. That's 100% a possibility. But shit, if you're gonna be in the shadow, I'd rather be in the shadow of a nigga that might be the best nigga ever than Donovan Mitchell.
And I'd rather be in it. You're right though. I can agree with you on that. Him going to San Antonio is definitely a great idea. And I'd rather the person I gotta compete with for shots is a center rather than another wing.
Right.
You know what I mean? So yeah, you're right. I agree with
Bro,
you.
it's a fly in here. And I'm trying to kill it. That's why I kept going on turning the camera off. And I know people probably like looking at me like, why the fuck I keep looking over here, bro? But I've been trying to kill this fly for like 15 minutes, bro. I ain't gonna cap.
I saw it good, do your thing.
Doing what it's doing, bro.
I think shit, if you keep playing around, then you gotta go.
It said Lakers, Magic, and Kings amongst teams interested in Nets forward and Cam Johnson.
Yes.
So
yes.
I told you what to do for Cam, bro. Send me the other Cam. Take a flyer on him. Send me the other Cam. Maybe, y'all got first rounders now. I need a first rounder. I need them other picks. I need Cam.
You said the Kings.
Yeah.
Man,
and the Magic.
Nigga, if both of them teams don't go on somewhere, bro, y'all don't need them. Sacramento, y'all just got DeMar DeRozan, bro, and you got Keegan Murray. Come on, bro, go on.
All right, we go one, and we just lost Harrison Barnes, so we go 1, 2, 3.
I swear, bro, no, bro.
We still bring Malik. They still gonna bring Malik off the bench. They're gonna go 1, 2, 3. They're gonna go Sabonis and whoever they decide to put at center.
Bro, the Magic just signed KCP. Y'all already forward heavy on with the Magic. Like, what are we doing?
Magic ain't got no forwards. They straight guards.
They got they just got rid of
Franz and Paolo.
Franz, Paolo, Isaac.
Most of them niggas play 4. Cam ain't really no 4. He play 4 with us because we small. He not no 4. He a 3.
But he a 3.
Right, and who plays that position?
Who had Franz at the 3, Isaac at the 3 and the 4. He interchangeable.
Okay. Well, they all interchangeable if that's the case.
And his brother, you got Chuma.
Chuma's no longer there. And Wendell plays strictly 4-5.
Yeah. Trying to think, I got somebody else. Gary Harris played the 2.
Gary Harris is probably not gonna play. I heard he was a trade exception player, like one of them niggas. Because
didn't he just
yes, and you see they upped it from 14 to 15. He had to make the trade exception limit. He's probably gonna get traded. There's a couple niggas that was like that. It was him and a few other people that like literally they were signed to certain contracts to get traded.
Well, I like him with the Magic or us. Don't go to Sacramento. They got Keegan Murray already. That's damn near the same.
He could play 4 too. Put him at the
same player though.
Yeah, in a way. But wouldn't you like to spread the floor so De'Aaron Fox could run rampage, run rampage, or whatever they say?
The floor with, nigga, you think about that. Then you got a Cam Johnson, and I thought about it too. How is this DeMar DeRozan and De'Aaron Fox thing supposed to coexist? I started doing some deep. I went home after the last pod and really. I said I went home. Like I'm already home. I turned the camera off last pod and really pondered, like, how is this gonna work? Like, two totally different games, two totally different tempos, two totally different speeds. Like, I'm curious to see how this works.
I mean, I'm pretty sure they talked about it in the meeting. It wasn't just money. It wasn't just what y'all gonna pay me. So
I guess, but
somebody got to catch up or somebody got to slow down. One or the other. Again.
I think DeMar. My thought for that, I initially thought it was going to be nice, but my thought for that as well is like he's going to be in hell there. He's going to be in basketball hell there.
I don't think so. He close to the crib. He in Cali.
That's the problem. You know, how about this? You know, when God is trying to tell you something, when he's like, you're trying to force something, like, I got to get these shoes, but maybe they sold out. Oh, I gotta get these shoes. But then you go to the local store or online, they don't got them or nothing like that. And then something pops up. Oh, a bill pops up. It's the reason why I had you wait. He forced his way back here. He's been trying to force his way so much. This nigga said, you know what? I'm about to go play for the Sacramento Kings.
You think so? Because he could have played for the Lakers.
Bro, I definitely do. I don't think this is going to work out the way he wants this to work out. And I love DeMar DeRozan. And I don't think it's going to work out the way it is.
Well, I don't know what workout means in terms of this. If he went into the situation think that he was the piece that they were missing to be in the championship team, then he's delusional, and so are they. But
why sign him if you don't think that?
Well, I mean, they probably offered you the best bag and you back at home.
I'm talking about from Sacramento's POV.
Oh, well, shit, because we had to do something because that stuff I was talking about earlier a few pods ago. De'Aaron Fox is like, hey, nigga, we don't make no adjustments to this roster. I'm not re-signing.
I think you just clogged up your offense.
In a way, I mean, De'Aaron Fox has gotten better at shooting threes, so you might have help off that. You're not gonna sit in the paint though. You're not gonna 1 foot in the paint them. Shit, Sabonis hits the midi, so you got driving lane still. With a small dump off. Keegan Murray spread the floor. Who else they had in that lineup? Shit, without Cam Johnson, they had Malik Monk in that lineup, but again, somebody you're not gonna help off of.
Yeah.
So it's spacing everywhere. Like, and even when it's DeMar's turn to like not have the ball in his hand, he's also the same as Sabonis, where he can hit this 15 to 18 footer. And DeMar will pull a three. Like, he might not shoot them consistently, but he's not afraid to shoot it. So, you know, there might be times you catch him filling in the corner. But I know when they need a bucket, who they gonna go to? I don't know, but probably
got to give it to DeMar in the half court setting.
Probably DeMar in the half court, yeah, for sure. Just let him work out.
Boy, Cole, nigga, anywhere that elbow mid range, nigga, that shit is money.
I feel it, man. At least he ain't shade the Bulls. He ain't throw no shade on the Bulls the way Paul George threw some shade.
Let me, I'm gonna let your thoughts on this first, but I'm gonna get at this nigga.
Not even no thoughts. We just gonna let everybody hear it. I don't have to say nothing. We're gonna let him speak for himself.
Talk to me.
You know what I mean? Coming back to LA, that was home when I first came back to LA, but it's not the same love. Because when I was in LA, they like, man, you should have been a Laker. That's all I was hearing. It wasn't no like, oh, welcome to the Clippers. Yo, we happy you in LA, but you should have been a Laker.
You was on the second team.
I'm on the B team. That's how the vibe and the love felt, you know.
As it should.
I'm on the B team. Yeah, I'm in agreement with you. I don't know what the fuck he thought. Did you think he was really? They thought he believed the billboard of Kawhi on that billboard, and it was like King of LA or whatever. He had the commercial where he had the El Camino with the keys and the crown on the keys. Oh, he believed it.
Like first off, taken from a person who was born and raised in Los Angeles, well, halfway raised in Los Angeles, split my time from Atlanta to LA. Mm-hmm. A person who grew up all the way to 9th grade, a Lakers fan. Actually, I don't even have to say all this, bro. We have 18 championships.
I was about to say, and it says LA in the bottom corner. People, that's not just his nickname, because it's his nickname.
Thank you. And y'all might be like, he didn't have to clarify that. Oh no. I have a witness here. Multiple people have asked me, where are you from? My name is LA. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, like I'm saying though, bro, what did he think was gonna happen? And I don't like what I also don't like about that is you went there knowing that. You went there saying this narrative that you and Kawhi were going to create a legacy here.
Right.
You went there knowing that you were the B team. Even if you were to win one championship, you have 17 more championships to go. So you knew that going to the Clippers. You wanted to do that to go back home because it was more comfortable for you. Mm-hmm. Do not now shade the Clippers because they didn't want to give you that. They didn't want to give you that crown, and they didn't want to give you that money, and you didn't even want to give you that chicken, so you dipped out. That's your fault. Yeah. Now, was he 100% correct? Yes. They are the B team. You know this. Everybody knows this. They're the B team. Nobody in LA respects the Clippers. They're laughable. And also, my wise words to Nick Young said, nigga, you don't go to the Clippers to revamp your career. You don't go to the Clippers to succeed. You go to the Clippers for your career to die off, nigga. Ain't no bounce back from the Clippers. So it's man. So I don't feel bad for you, nigga. I don't feel no type of way. You knew what it was when you went there. Don't shade the Clippers now that you're gone.
No, I feel that 100%. And I'm whoa. All right. That was wrong. Press the wrong button. No, I feel that 100%. My sentiments are identical to yours. Like, nigga, this is the Clippers, bro. The Clippers are the Clippers. So, like, even your take on championships, bro, they could have a Warriors dynastic run. You can win 4 out of 5. And it'd be like, yeah, still the Clippers. Like, it'd be like, the best you'll get is, oh, well, shit, they better than the Lakers now. Like, that's the best you'll get. It's like, oh, they better than the Lakers right now.
This year.
And then,
or the next 2 to 3 years. Like, who?
Yeah, like I'm saying, if they went on that 4 out of 5 run, if this was a hypothetical and they went on that 4 out of 5 run, bro, that's the only thing you're gonna hear in LA. Yeah, they better than Lakers right now. Like, it's not going 4 to 18. Like, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, bro. So
or 17. What is it?
I don't feel bad for that guy.
Yeah, 4 to 17. It's like, bro, I don't. And unlike Joel Embiid's comments, I don't know what was said first. He is completely uncalled for. For what?
He a little salty.
You salty and you being a little petty, and I feel it, but
a little salty, nigga.
I feel it, but I think everybody knew that Kawhi wanted to probably be in a Clipper rather than a Laker because he don't like spotlight. I get to be home, but I don't like spotlight, bro. So I'm gonna go be a Clipper.
And how much did the Sixers give him?
4 years, $212.
Bro, you got 4 years, $212, and your hairline is intact. Nigga, going about your day. There's no reason to be salty, nigga.
Word to the hairline being intact, nigga.
And that nigga has a top 3
I'm younger
hairline.
than him and cut my hair off.
Nigga, him and Klay Thompson got a top 5 hairline of all time, nigga. Good to go on about your day.
And Fred the Barber, yes sir.
Exactly, bro. Go on about your day. Stop what you being salty for. The B team gave you a chance, and, nigga. And it's not like you or Kawhi were not wanted by the A team. You guys were heavily wanted by the A team. You guys chose to make something happen with Lou Williams, which is a dog, and Patrick Beverly, nigga. This is who you chose over LeBron James and Anthony Davis, which at least we can say that LeBron might be declining, and Joel, like you said, what has it resulted into winning? It got him a championship.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? We got a championship out of this when all this was happening with the battle with LA rivals. So
right.
who really won that battle with LA?
Now
rivals?
I can't say it's Paul George's fault. I know he was in OKC. I think Russ had just left, and Kawhi. That was part of Kawhi's demands to come to the Clippers is give me Paul George. So I can't really say that's his fault or that he quote unquote picked him. But I mean, what else did you expect? Like, you stating obvious at that point. I think everybody that was sitting around you knew that. I think everybody that heard you say that after her knew that. It's just, yeah, nigga. Everybody heard you already. Everybody know that.
But nigga, it didn't work out. It didn't work out. It's just it. Playoff P.
That's really it. Yeah, playoff fee. You ain't been too playoffy.
Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Exactly, bro. So don't. You know what I mean? So it is what it is. Really, I don't feel bad for that guy. And yes, you were playing for the B team, and they will forever be the B team.
Yeah,
it is what it is.
No, for real. I feel it, man. I feel it. I can't argue or nothing. I think on that note, we go ahead and end this. Saturday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are having the unofficially retired all-time NBA draft. This nut job, so happened to get the first pick and the second. For those that don't know, our order wasn't snake order. It wasn't 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, or 1, 2, 3, 4, 4, 3, 2, 1. It was completely random. Anytime I put my hand in the jar, pulled it out, whoever name was on there, that's they pick. Yours truly doesn't pick until originally it was 12th. Originally it was 11th. Moved back to 12 to move up in another spot. Then I moved 12 to 10. Your boy's over here hitting the phone lines, okay?
I was about to say,
boy is on the line.
How you get in touch with Locked In University? I couldn't even get a call back. I couldn't even get a text back from the crew.
I can't speak on what I could do for myself and my organization over here.
Niggas hit me up to chop it up, not draft related. I don't care about nothing.
I was on business. I stood on business. I don't know what you was on, but I was standing on business. I was banging.
Hey, bro, what you want? What you doing? Hey, I don't care about none of that. You know what I'm saying?
No, I was banging the line. We weren't talking about drafting. I ain't gonna lie. I was you know
what I'm talking about? Come on now.
They got two regular conversations out of me. Really, like one. They got one regular conversation out of me, and I ain't talked to them since we made that trade. And and up until that point where we made the trade, nigga, I was trying to talk to him every day. So
you feel me? Like, come on now. What can I do? I'm really looking forward. So if anybody out there, look, if anybody up,
we got a few viewers in here too. They might be in here.
That's what I'm saying. If anybody in the draft, look, 1 and 2, not touching. You know what I'm saying?
Not for business. Not even 2. 2 not open for business.
Look. But listen though. Listen, it's not impossible. Okay, I want to tell you guys, not impossible. But I'm looking for another top 10 to go with my 2. So if anybody want to, you know what I'm saying, get at me for that.
To go with your 2?
Yeah, we're go with my 2. So if anybody ain't got no backhand,
I ain't gonna cap, Clint. I ain't gonna cap. But while we on live, I'm gonna tell you if that's your strategy, it ain't gonna work, and everybody gonna bang the line on you. I'm just letting you know. I'm just letting you know, because I know the next time you pick. Do you know the next time you pick out the 1 and 2?
Yeah, 14.
Exactly, nigga. Why would somebody move you? Why would somebody move you into the 10 on their spot to get to 14?
I'm just, you know what I mean?
I'm just saying.
I seen what y'all had like three picks exchange.
Yep.
Yeah, nigga.
Good pick. 3 picks.
I might have to call the. Then call me Stephen A. Smith. Nigga. I might have to call the office for tampering. Nigga.
I ain't gonna lie. You call the office, my phone gonna ring.
I'm just saying. See niggas is cheating. Look, y'all see him cheating.
Nigga, if I was cheating, you think I'd give myself the 12th pick?
Definitely
and only be able to move to 10?
How that the first 10?
Nigga, what? I'm out the draft until round 3, nigga. Like that was how my shit was looking. I had to get into at least round 2, so I'm still open for business. These phone lines is still working over here. I don't know what I can do for nobody, but these phone lines is open and 10 is off the board unless you're helping me move up. So you know, you can talk to. No, you can't talk to me because you're not trying to move off that 2. Yeah, you can't talk to me. I know who you need to talk to, and you called the right people. Now, if they don't answer,
hey, Locked In, JC, y'all boys get at me, man.
Hey,
boys bang the line, man.
Hey, I will say, I tried to be fair. I told all of y'all to do. I said do roll call in the chat so that so y'all could trade in private. Everybody wanted me to be the central hub with everybody numbered, and cool.
That's what I had seen. Like, nigga, I had woke up in the morning. They said trade alert. I said, nigga, what? Ain't no business was discussed in this chat. where this pop up at? I said, niggas is hitting it in individual lines.
Yeah,
Okay.
because I
see,
can't do that in
okay.
front of y'all. Because y'all like, if I try to pull a move that I think is finessing, but it's gonna work, somebody else might see it as finessing and be like, "Hey, don't," or you'll send a thumb down.
Okay.
No, let me talk to
Alright.
my people in private. We come back to you with an official thing. That's how it work everywhere else. And I'm glad you woke up with a notification like it's ESPN, nigga. That's cool. We on.
Yeah, I see what niggas is on.
Hey,
Okay.
I'm moving. I'm moving. I'm using strategy, my boy. That's all I got for you. Because I damn sure ain't got no picks. I ain't. The whole back half of the draft belonged to me.
Now,
but this whole top half, oh no.
Yeah, they top heavy for sure. They ain't working on leg.
I think the only person that's not necessarily stuck is JC and them four quarters.
Yeah,
They got a piece of every round. Damn near.
Yeah.
I think besides like 7 and 8, they got a piece of everything.
I'm missing 3 rounds out of everything. I'm missing 3 rounds out of all of it.
Yeah, I think me too. No, I think I'm only missing 2 rounds, bro. And that was the first 2.
First 2. I'm cool with missing 3 rounds though. I'm straight.
But I'm not even missing them no more.
Because I'm about to get in my Duffy for people who ain't really like y'all really ain't thinking about for real. Like we talking about the Rashad Lewises, the Turkalus,
Hey, I'm gonna let you know right now. You put either one of them niggas on your team, you're cooked.
Turkaloo, but I'm Turkaloo eighth, ninth man. I can't control it, so I ain't like I'm playing. You know what I'm saying?
I feel you.
I'm using we using our whole roster, so it's like I got.
No, I feel that.
You know what I'm saying?
I ain't got no choice but to use my whole roster. So
yeah,
the only people that might not do that is locked in. They probably could run theirs into the ground.
Yeah. Your draft gonna look a little.
Oh no, we finna shock the world. Oh, we finna shock the world. Yes, sir. We're gonna shock the world. Don't play with it.
Hey, nigga, you and Joe is cooked, nigga.
Hey, that's what you think. That's what you think.
Hey, I ain't gonna say nothing. I'm gonna keep my comments until the draft is over with.
Yeah, man. Because I'm telling you, it don't matter, bro. Because what you said, because one, matchups and the fact that we not playing this motherfucker, them the 2 things that's gonna keep us on board, bro.
And we can trade during the season and stuff, right?
Yeah.
We can have like a little trade and stuff like that. Like I draft like trades.
Well, once the team is eliminated, no.
No. I mean, like as soon as we get drafted, like
as soon as we draft, yeah, you can go ahead and do that.
Okay, say no more then.
Trade.
Say no more. All right, I'm cool with that.
You know, you got like, I'll probably give y'all another couple days to a week for that.
Say no more then, man.
If you do that, your teams is final. You know.
Say no more. I'm with that.
Hey man, but yeah, we finna get out of here. One more time for the road. Yeah, man, it's been pleasant. I appreciate you again.
Yes, sir. All right, brother. Have fun, man.
Yes, sir. Yeah, man. I'm Drew the Shooter. That's LA. We'll be back, man, next week. No, yes, Saturday. I lied. We'll be back Saturday, 11 a.m. on the dot.
Yes, sir. Joel, watch your mouth. Don't speak on the king like that.